Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath, and this is going to be the RimWorld series for Beta 19. I was actually kind of waiting for version 1.0, but now it's another beta before 1.0 comes out, as Tynan Sylvester, the creator of RimWorld, has said it's just very difficult to actually finish a game and make it good, so he decided to put another beta in instead of trying to deliver a half-assed version of 1.0, which, I mean, half-assed in this game. RimWorld already has a crap ton of content. Really good value buy if you're looking to buy it. And yeah, so I've been wanting to do a RimWorld series for quite some time. We passed a couple of betas and alphas by. Now, however, things are finally right. And we'll actually do a playthrough that I've been wanting to do for a long while, which is going to be a cannibal playthrough. We're going to be the predators of the jungle. Mod-wise, we're going to use the Hugslip, we're going to use the medical tab, because that's kind of helpful, because you can see when anyone is going to bleed out. That's really useful. We're going to use the quality builder, so I don't have to queue up things. Instead, we'll just go and we can give an order, and it'll only be really built when it reaches a certain quality, otherwise it'll get deconstructed and re-queued. That's really good. I wish that would be in the base game, actually. Then we have the research pal, makes things a little bit easier. We have the allow tool, which kind of allows me to, for example, force haul certain things, and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's all that necessary anymore, because you have the allow everything or forbid everything on the map button now in the orders, but it's still kind of useful. And then we have the miscellaneous training facilities, where our guys can get some test dummies to actually increase their fighting skills, which I think should be in the game in some form or fashion, since shooting is actually really important. The others haven't really been updated. I had the tilled soil, but I decided against including it because it actually makes things really easy. I had the work tab, but I'm just gonna try to keep it as vanilla as possible, just using some very small ones, and then others just haven't been upgraded yet. So yeah. Thing is, I'm gonna put links to all of these in the description, so if you wanna check that out, you can do that. I will also upload the scenario that we're playing onto the Steam Workshop and make it available to everyone. So we're gonna be the predators of the jungle. Our tribe was destroyed by the great blood machine sent by the gods. So far, so lost tribe. But then 5 of the best hunters managed to escape to this jungle. Now it's time to build up a new home and eat the new neighbors. We'll start with some silver, a decent amount of pemmican. We'll start with some recurve bows and 4 panthers. That's the main difference. These panthers are gonna be our main good, trying to defend against pirates and stuff. If you actually train up the panther, these guys are absolutely lethal. Plus, they can haul, which is really nice. So our guys our starting characters will all have Cannibal. They're going to be super immune because they're just used to living in the jungle, and they're going to be Jogger. They just know how to move in the jungle as well. They've been living in jungle biome all their life, and they're really well accustomed to the thing. And then we have a 50% chance to start with malnutrition. I kept that from the Lost Tribe because these guys have just been running away, so they're not really well fed. And then players have a starting 100% chance to have their food set between 0 and 10%, which I think means that they need less food, I think. Well, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go random. We're gonna go savage, which is the old extreme mode. And I think we'll go commitment mode. That sounds kind of fun. Since RimWorld is the story generator, even losing all but 1 person at the end of the game. So that's basically like an Iron Man permadeath mode. So we'll see how it goes. Savage is gonna be pretty savage. But yeah, we'll try to see where we go. If it turns out that this makes our playthroughs very short, then I might maybe change it to rough. But let's just try out Savage. I've been playing on extreme in all the past series. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna go for Horath as a seed. We're gonna generate it. And finally, I do have a patron up and running, so I'll be taking the names for the pawns, for our colonists, for our tribespeople, from my patron list, from the priority naming list. I have that one randomized. I also have the normal patrons randomized in the list. If you still want to volunteer and be either like a pawn or an animal, maybe one of the panthers or something, then let me know in the comments and I'll enter you into the list as a volunteer. Okay, so we want to take this. I've created this world. I checked out various areas that are kind of promising. So this is kind of interesting because it has that like inland sea. I mean, it is actually counted as ocean. Well, yeah, this could be a nice spot, but ultimately I kind of decided this was what I wanted. Like the water actually flows into the ocean over here, so that's the far end of the rainforest, and it's going to be pretty nice. We're going to go advanced. We're actually going to go for the kind of bigger cell, medium. So this gives us a little bit of a bigger map. And yeah, then we'll jump there. Tropical rainforest in the EN rainforest area. And I'll randomize these guys until I have a team that I like, and then I'll come back to you. Alright, I'm back. So I've been going through all of these, named them all after patrons. And so we start out with PGDK, who is our cave tender. Started as a cave child, became a cave tender then. He's an undergrounder, apart from Cannibal, Super Immune, and Jogger. So, no need to experience the outdoors all light. He will never feel cooped up or get cabin fever. That's really good. We're gonna use him mainly as our medical man. He's gonna be the doctor of the group. So that's gonna be helpful. White dog, PGDK, but also tons of interest in other stuff. Incapable of none, which is really good. Then we have rich non-con, malnutrition on the whole body, that'll go away pretty soon. Can't do social because he's a loner. Really high interest in shooting. Very high interest in crafting. Can do well with plants. I think we'll just let him do his thing, do the farming, and maybe kill a thing here or there. Or maybe do some quiet crafting jobs. It's fine, he doesn't have to do too much interaction. So that's orange, rich non-con Senra. And then we have Rubicant, our digger, but what he's actually going to be is our animal handler and master. Because he has 10 in animals. He's also an undergrounder, interesting. 2 undergrounders in this group. Some interest in shooting, which is what we're going to do. Melee is very risky, actually. He can do the digging jobs if it has to happen. He will deal with the animals, and then in his free time he'll go and do some research, because burning passion for it is definitely going to be pretty useful. Then we have Jake Hunter, our war chief, who used to start out as a mad scientist, and then became the war chief of the tribe, a tribal gang leader on a Neolithic planet. For him, the battlefield is a game, and there's nothing more fun than the fires of war. So he can't do cleaning, he can't do hauling, he can't do plant work. So he's pretty much set to the killing line. He's also a psychopath, so he does not care if people are butchered, left unburied, imprisoned, sold to slavery. He really doesn't care for that. Interestingly enough, the psychopath is the one with the super high social skill and the burning passion for social. I think he's just, yeah, he likes to manipulate people. It's even here in the description. Negotiating, convincing, manipulating, leading, and cheering up others. So yeah, we'll let him do his our negotiations. That's good. Will also help us to recruit new people if we can. And then we have Arnulf, the lawkeeper. Lawkeepers are one of a long line of lawkeepers in the tribe. Every night around the fire, she would pass on ancient knowledge and helpful wisdom through stories. So another undergrounder, actually. We have 3 undergrounder of 5 people. That's pretty crazy. Mainly there to do some construction work. We can do art if we have the time and the resources. Some social, some intellectual. So we need to research pretty hard because research is really slow for tribespeople. And then we're leaving behind Eth, a warrior, malnutrition, the brother of Reginoncon. We're leaving behind Levi, another warrior. And we're leaving behind Rainbow Reaper, who is the brother of Rubicant. So we'll hope that these guys, they might actually join us in one event or another. Let's see if that is actually a thing. Let's hope so. Let's go. And contrary to the normal start, like we were already on this planet. It's not like we're actually crash landing. We just ran away, I guess. Okay, this is the allow tool. It's a normal tooltip. So, the gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot, with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness like your ancestors did. The machines are the mechanoids. And I chose this map because it's really nice to look at, I think. So we have that beachy area, which is pretty cool. The biggest danger, I think, for us on this map is fire. When I did my test game, I had one game just go completely wrong because we had dry thunderstorms and I had my field set on here and the field started to burn down. I sent my guys to put the fire out. The fire was put out but started in other places, and then my guys just keeled over from exhaustion. One of them flipped out, got into a murdering rage, killed one of the other guys. That guy was the handler of the Panthers. The Panthers went mad and killed the rest of the colony. So, long story short, let's avoid the fire. So we're gonna be really wary of that. They can't happen on these slate walls. And I think we're gonna maybe make this our home for the beginning, because it is already like a house area. All we really would have to do is like dig through here to make that a thing. We have some rich soil over here towards the edge of the map, but we also have some rich soil here. So this will kind of sit us in between that. That's probably not a bad idea with some geothermal, although that's a long way off because research takes so long as a tribe's people. Yeah, and then we have our river going a long way through the map and then finally flowing into the ocean. So that's something that we can deal with in one form or another. We can build, I think we can build water mills to generate power, but yeah, we don't even know about electricity yet, so that's not really an option. We have our 4 panthers over here that are not trained at this moment, other than no wait, where are we? Over here. So all they have is obedience and tameness. So yeah, they will follow and defend a master. It's interesting that they, what are they? Are they all bonded with rich non-con? No, some of them are bonded with Rubicon. Some of them are bonded with rich non-con. Well, okay, that's fine. We have here our recurve bows. So let's make sure that everyone is armed. It's going to be a very dangerous biome. We have elephants on the map, which we're not going to dare to attack here. But basically everything that you would expect from a jungle. Bunch of rhinoceri. We have a panther, a wild panther out there, some alpaca, some cassowaries, which actually can be very aggressive, 10%. Capybara, some monkeys, some chinchillas, and some rats. I think we're going to just work our way from the bottom to the top here. Just hunting these guys down. It's probably going to be mainly the job of Jake Hunter, our war chief, because he's like, that's how he rolls. He's just out there mainly to kill things. And yeah, we're going to go and unforbid everything. Okay, no forbidden things found. Looks a little bit different than in vanilla, but not too much. Okay. Everyone is gonna collect their bow. All right. I gotta pause and manage this pretty hard because the start for the tribes is definitely not the easiest one. So what we want to do? Sorry. Order. We wanna chop wood. I think where we'll do it is here, because we'll have to do it in any case. Chop the wood down on these. We're also gonna go and set our priorities in a bit. Chop the wood out down here. I think that's a good thing. And then in terms of structure, we'll put that here, I think, and then maybe a door here. And we could also make this inside area a storage thing. I mean, ultimately, it will probably be safest from fires if we just build our whole village on the beach. But for now, this will do, I think. It's not very defensible. That's the only thing that I really don't like. Like, it's open towards all the areas, but I think it'll work out. I think it'll work out. So we'll do this. We'll put another door in here. And because of that, we kind of make a stockpile zone in here. I think that'll do. So this will be our general stockpile. I also want a dumping stockpile, and maybe we'll just put that down here. It's another room. Is that steel? Yeah, we could probably break down that steel wall and get some steel for our guys. We need some sleeping spots. So furniture, sleeping spot. Once we've killed a couple of animals, we'll be able to make some sleeping mats out of the leather. I do want a table. Yeah, we don't have enough stored, but that isn't really something that should concern us too much. Let's go ahead and actually do that with this. So set quality builder. Oh, wait. No, can't do that right now. So we gotta go table. Put that down here. Stools. And then we're gonna go quality builder. What? Oh, right. I don't even have to do that. Okay, we'll go quality builder and select similar. Oh, right. Yeah, do it over here. So all we require is normal. This is fine. Just normal. Okay, so normal quality things. I guess this will allow me to like have the global setting, maybe? Maybe not. Right, yeah. Digging through here, building this up. I think we can start, and while our guys are kind of collecting their food and everything. Yeah, we have starvation on Rich Noncon. He came here malnourished. We're actually going to set that priority, so firefight needs to be on everyone for sure. Patient as well. So PGDK is going to be our doctor, but we'll also allow Rich Noncon to practice the doctoring skills. Because this might come in handy if our doctor actually gets killed. This is haul plus, high priority hauling. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna put that to 1. If I want something urgently hauled, I just gotta do it. Basic will leave. Our chief, the psychopath, is gonna be our warden. I think you can do that at a 2, I think. This stuff is happening, looking good. We already managed to break through here, so let's go ahead and build another door. So this is gonna be inside then. And we should probably also start to set out a growing zone. We'll do it in here in the... like in this open area. Maybe leave a little bit of space in between these. So this is gonna be all potatoes. And then... yeah. It's a bit hard to see where the stuff ends and starts. Okay, this is gonna be... rice, I'd say. Want some bigger thing with heal root. I think we have people that are able to... yeah, we can grow heal root. And then we should probably go ahead and actually grow some smoke leaf maybe. That's nice. That gives us something to trade and also gives people a way to relax. Just gotta be careful that people don't get addicted, but that should be fine. Okay, so animal handling. Very important. Rubicant is going to do animal handling at a 1. Rich Noncon can probably also do animal handling, as can Arnulf. So let's keep that at 1, so things actually do happen. But we mainly want to have people assigned to Rubicant and Rich Noncon. Maybe we'll keep Arnulf out of this, right? If you have these guys, they all have a bond. So this guy is bonded to Rich Noncon. Chico bonded to Rich Noncon, Raymond bonded to Rubicant, Roxy bonded to Rich Noncon. Okay, so Rich Noncon is probably gonna be our animal handler then. That is actually, that's not great. We've got to make sure that we train like the smaller animals to be bound to Rubicant, so that we have our animal handler up front. You can sick the animals. Let's do, what is that? Oh yeah, it tells us the bond. Okay, yeah, that is definitely something that's a bit different. We're gonna go release. And then rescuing is kind of nice, but probably not super important for now. We'll keep it for later. We will tell them to like follow their masters and definitely follow them when we're drafted, because that's going to be helpful. We need a recreation variety, so let's go ahead, drop the hoopstone ring down here, maybe here. That could be fine, and maybe that chest game on the inside too. We should have plenty of wood once things are happening. Let's just let it run. So we need some cooks. PGDK doesn't really seem like he has a major thing to do, so we'll set him to cooking. Jake Hunter, if he isn't wardening, he can cook. And then he can hunt if there's nothing to cook, think that works pretty well. Yeah, we'll keep these 2 guys to hunt. Rubicon can also hunt if he wants to. Construction, we'll keep Arnulf, and we'll keep PGDK. So cooking, constructing. Growing is going to be the main thing of PGDK after animal handling. Mining, these guys can do it if they have nothing better to do. Turn that on. Oh yeah, and then this is our crafter guy as well. Now plant cutting, I'm gonna put to 1 on everyone. So if I queue wood up to be cut, everyone's gonna do it. That's just how it has to happen. Crafting, I can like turn that on a low priority. I kind of want these fairly high in priority. And then research is pretty okay, yeah. We'll go with this. We don't have a research bench, but we'll want it pretty soon. So that's happening. We have the recreation area. That's good. And Richard Oncon is he's already planting. He's already getting on with it. So I'm spacing these out in the hopes of like stopping the blight, I guess. Maybe it's not necessary. Maybe we could just make one big field. It might actually help us take advantage of the big area with rich soil. I'll just make it... Yeah. Okay, we'll delete that. No. Come on, allow me to select that. Gonna delete these. Gonna expand that zone. All across that. I guess that's better. Why is that not a thing? What are you? Oh, this is another growing zone. Damn it. Okay, expand zone. Okay, lots of potatoes. For the beginning at least. Lots of potatoes. Okay, so that's hunting happening. We gotta set up the hunting. So wildlife. Well, first we're just gonna set up like very low or low danger stuff, things that don't fight back. That's a percentage over here. So we want to attack like the 0% things. And once that's through, like we can probably attack monkeys and tortoises as well. Because those are not very dangerous. Let's also queue up the capybaras. 2% is fine, I can live with that. 10% just no. Thanks, but no. We can also queue up the alpacas. That's gonna be good. We're gonna need production. We're gonna need a butcher spot here. Do we need that over here? I think so. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead, add the build, butcher creature, and we'll do that forever. Whenever we have a creature, we'll do it. Since we're cannibals, we can also kind of go ahead and allow human-like corpses. I don't think we have a problem with eating our own colonists. Like, we're just taking their strength up into our guys. All as it should be. Gonna add a campfire. Having that right next to the cooking spot might be detrimental, but it's fine. Hey, and Jake already hunted down the first red. Just 2 shots with the recurve bow, and the thing is gone. These recurve bows are actually pretty good. They're not the best bows that you can have, if we have a look at it. Construction behaves like a tuned spring, storing energy more efficiently and delivering a faster shot. They don't have the greatest reach, but they can shoot pretty fast, like 1.65 range cooldown. That's pretty fast for a bow. They're decent in range, they're not amazing. Oh yeah, damn. Yeah, we're gonna stop that from allowing fresh animals. What we want to do is zone, stockpile. Do that in here, I guess. Something like this, where we're gonna store the dead animals. Storage, clear all, no rotten, we're gonna allow fresh. Corpses, I guess we can store human and animal corpses. Okay, he got the message. Or did he not? Oh no, he's just butchering it right away. Cool. Okay, I like it. Very good. Be careful with that bow, dude. Okay, let's hope no accidents happen. What are you doing? relaxing socially. We gotta tell them when to do things. We don't have any night owls. What we want to do is definitely not force them to sleep super long. What we'll do is maybe give them an hour of fun in the evening, and maybe give them an hour of joy in the morning, I guess. So that they are happy, that they have a good mood. Okay, now we gotta queue up the simple meals. Do until you have... We can definitely go up to 20 if we can do it. And meat. Human meat? Sure. Why not? We're cannibals, right? We need the human meat. It's gonna be tasty. So PGDK, getting onto the work. We're getting some meals. We have a bunch of these fields planted. We could probably take that area for ourselves too. Maybe not right away. Maybe not right away. What are you doing? Playing hoopstone. Training the animals. Okay, 1 of 2. 100% chance for release. That's happening. I like it. I would like to see them hauling that stuff over. That's dangerous. If you hit a rhinoceros, it's goodbye, pretty much. Well, I like to live dangerously, I guess. Manual hunting is probably the thing, but it's just so much micromanagement that I'd rather not do it. Okay. This actually takes a while. Not hitting a thing. It is bleeding already. So... Oh yeah, more hunting is happening. Rubicon is also hunting a capybara. Now, let's hope someone actually turns that into food as well. We also gotta queue up, like, the pemmican job, so make pemmican. We'll do that forever. Push it up so that if we have any plant matter, they make it into pemmican. Pemmican, if you haven't played a tribe yet, or haven't really played RimWorld, pemmican is a paste of plant fat and meat, and it's very, very durable. Can hold out for a long time. That's the only real way that you can store things as a tribe, because we don't have any cooling. Normally in RimWorld you build a walk-in freezer and just store your food and your cooked meals in there, but we can't really do that here. So yeah, that's fine. We're already starting to get the leather. That's one of the changes in Beta 19, is that we now have sort of more global types of leather, and you can also make small amounts of leather that you have into patch leather, so that you don't sit there with your small amounts of red leather or whatever. Probably harvested from a small animal, not as protective as thicker leathers, but it's fine. It's gonna do fine for like a sleep roll or something like that. A bedroll, I mean. So that's good. We have a normal game board. This is all normal. We don't have the amazing constructors right now. We probably want to move on to like a proper butchering spot, a proper butchering table, and proper campfire. But for now, I think we're pretty okay here. Do we want to build into the mountain? We have a bunch of undergrounders that really don't mind, so it could be a good idea. I guess we're gonna decide that in the next episode. I kind of don't want to go over 30 minutes on these. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I think it's a promising beginning for our little tribe. Oh, one thing that I forgot is we should probably put animal sleeping spots inside our little hut here, so that these guys actually have a place to sleep and they know where they need to go. If you enjoyed it at the start of the series, always very useful for me, so that it can show up in search results. You can leave a like if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more. And if you want to be a pawn here, then you can leave your name in the comments as a volunteer. If you are a patron, you're already automatically on the list. You can tell me if you're a patron if you actually want to be one of these animals instead of a pawn, because I'm not normally gonna do that. But yeah, if you want that, then that's a thing. And other than that, see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.